It's time for another musical interlude. Let's get started. Talking with people with music in their genes, their blood, and in their soul. You are watching Musical Interlude. Hi, and welcome to another episode of Musical Interlude. I am your host, Casey Bell, and today's guest is Jon Marom. Let's get started. All right, so when did you first discover your music talent?
So maybe the talent as a musician, in my case, it was for hard circumstances in my life. When I was 17 years old, my parents were getting divorced, and were very difficult days for me. Not for sentimental stuffs, because the relationship with my father was not good at all. Actually, I was very happy for the broke. However, I wanted that everything was fast and continue with our life more quiet. My father, had an Spanish guitar, and one day I saw his guitar on his bed, and he was working out, and I get it, and I started to play it. Inside the bike case, there was a short guide with a short guide book, and I started to learn all short positions I can, the basic positions. Well, at the high college, I started to skip some classes, and I only thought about come back home and play the guitar. But I need to be aware, because my father didn't know it, and I only played when he was out. And since one day that he realized that the guitar, I don't know, it was dirty, or maybe I did a little scratch. But he knew that I was playing the guitar, and he was very angry and took his guitar to other place out of home, and I couldn't play it anymore. Maybe 2 weeks later, I saved more money, and I spent all my saves in buy an electric guitar. But I only could buy the guitar, no amps, no jacks. I had to manufacture a jack with 2 old headphones. And I had to plug the guitar to my parents' hi-fi. So I started to learn very fast. I bought 2 guitar books, and in 3 months, maybe I could play every song that I like. I used to try out by ear my favorite songs. And when it was when I start to learn to play it, and it was maybe it was 3 months later that I tried to join in a metal band, because I realized that I've been playing very fast, and then when I joined in a metal band, I realized that I can play the same that other guys that they were playing during years. And then, it was the moment maybe that I realized that I have skills to the music.
Cool. So when did you decide to become a professional musician?
Okay. Well, in my case, being a professional is not a decision I make on a certain day. Maybe I start playing as a hobby in a band. first of all, you play just to learn more or to meet other guys, or sometimes to get on with girls. I enjoyed the music, and I was learning to play in bands. That is very different from playing alone. My first band, I said it was when I was 17 years old. The other guys had more experience compared to me. They had played live concerts and they had other metal bands. And when I was playing with them for 3 years, maybe I realized that it was not a band for me. The guys are good guys, but the songs used to be composed only by the bass and the other guitar player. I had good ideas, however, they were usually rejected. I give up the band, and then maybe in 2004, I saw an ad looking for a solo guitarist. Then it was I started to play with Flowchart Band. That is my first big band. Because they recognize my compositional ability, and maybe it was when I was able to translate all my ideas into the songs. For me, it was a very important step. This because for me, I tried to bet everything with this band, with Flowchart. I was willing to give it my all. Perhaps the day, what does day when I decide to be professional? I decide to record with them. We record a lot of CDs. We record video clips. We did many concerts around in Spain, and was very good days for me as a musician. And I think I learned a lot like a guitarist. Not only as a guitarist, because I used to set up everything, the live concerts, and to make promotions. We had a website. I had to upload everything at the website. Well, I had to do everything. Maybe it was the day, maybe when I realized that I was a professional.
So,
do you understand me more or less?
yes.
Yeah.
So, how did you start your career in the business? What did you do?
Well, I guess that maybe all musicians start playing in band as a hobby, as I said before, only for improve his skills or to learn play with other guys. But when you bet, as I said you before, when you bet for your music, and you know that everything you do or compose or or you do or compose is plenty of quality, and you record your first CD, is when you start in the business of the music. Is when it starts, you know how the market works or how you have to do the things well to improve as a band. In Procer Band, my first band, I promote everything of the band. I sell live, as I said, with the singer. The singer also had the same work. We speak with promoters, journalists, phone places to make concerts. We learn a lot, and we work very hard because we try to to check for a concert, and sometimes the head of the concert halls wanted that we played only for a sandwich, or or maybe free. I think that music or original band, when they are starting to play, the people don't recognize them all that they deserve. Music sometimes is not well valued when you are starting.
And tell me what inspired you to produce Infinity Time.
Well, Infinity Time maybe started 2 years ago. All my life, whereas I have been playing bands, or my friends have been saying me that I need to compose my own songs, because as a musician I have my own ideas, and I am a very active person. When I started composing songs only with my MacBook Pro, with Logic Pro DAW, I know that the normally guitar player used to compose songs with the guitar. However, this time I tried to start only with drums and keyboards. I was fed up of compose only a half of songs, because the most difficult part to me was the bridge part, where the song needs a little change. I think that is the part where the song decides its level as a production. And for this reason, one day I decided that all songs that I start, I will finish to the end, and I will try not to start another one until I finish them. Well, I have to tell you a secret, Kasey, because it's important for the project to know that, because when I had maybe 4 songs composed in summer in 2019, when I was traveling with my family for Europe, when we arrived to Rotterdam in Holland, someone, when we were doing a little walk for the city center, someone broke my car's window and stole my MacBook with all my project and songs, among other important things. It was a drama for all my family. I know that it's a long story, but summarizing, in my MacBook I had all my songs, and I hadn't a backup of the hard disk, and I lost all the songs. It was a very hard hit, moral hit. But when I come back to Spain, I bought a new and better laptop. I finished to set my home studio. I bought a Kemper profile. I don't know, you know, Kemper is the best product nowadays in the market to record in home studio guitar, to record guitars or bass guitars. I bought micros, good speakers, all I need, and then I did also 3 courses with Guillermo Marin, who is a very famous producer settled in Los Angeles, and he teach me on mixing and producing music. Then I had all the skills to make my own music. Then I decided to make it everything on my own, recording, composing, mixing, producing. The only thing that I can do it was to sing. I'm not good singer. Sorry. I tried to sing, but my pronunciation is not good, and I think that the pronunciation is very important to be in the correct market. Then and moreover, I want to be in the American music market. For this reason, I decided to contract singers from there. So I paid to Kim Marino, is the singer from from Atlanta and sang Infinity Time, and Michael Harding sang the Saturated song, who is from London, but he have a family from USA, and his pronunciation is perfect to me.
That's cool. I'm sorry to hear that. It's a horrible story.
Yes.
So,
Sure.
my last question for you: did you have any inspiration, any musicians, any singers while you were growing up that inspired you?
Yes. Maybe when I started playing the guitar, I discovered, for me, has been the best, my first online teacher, but it was the guy that awesome to me. He was John Petrucci. John Petrucci is the guitar player from Dream Theater. He has a video learning that the name is Rock Discipline Guitar, which I saw this video in BH, I don't know in English how to say, in format, ancient format, and which he show how to play guitar in other concepts. I love the melodies concepts that he has. It was when I discovered Dream Theater, and I listened to all his albums. I don't only listen Dream Theater. I used to listen other bands like Offspring, Guns N' Roses, Metallica. However, when I discovered Petrucci, I think I had a change in my way to think about music. Usually, when we metal players starts playing the guitar, we like to go fast. We like to make noises with the guitar. Maybe we want to use the tremolo bar. And Petrucci did all kind of stuff, but he did with control. Maybe the other guys I listened were very dirty, like Kirk Hammett or Lash, among others.
Great.
Listen and pay attention to
Well, that's all the time we have for you today on Musical Interlude. I want to thank our guest, Jon Marom, for stopping on by, and for you, the audience, for watching. Thank you and have a great day.